10 minutes after 8 o'clock, we're delighted to have a couple of guests in here who have brought so much energy. I can't believe how much energy you all have this early in the morning. This is really great. Anyway, Veronica Gann, who's a violinist, and Christian Stoyanov, who is an acrobat, is what I'm going to call you, if that's all right if I may, Christian.
Fine.
And they are with Cirque Musica. Am I saying that right? I want to say that properly.
That's correct.
We have that right. And it's a wonderful show that's here in Charlotte. And it's music. It's acrobat. Describe what is Cirque Musica, Christian?
Well, Cirque Musica, like you said, it's a little bit of music, it's a little bit of acrobatics. We have acts from all over the world. You know, there's one of the ladies, she's from the Walenda family, and obviously the Walendas just had a big thing going on. She's here. Her daughter's in the show as well, and the daughter's husband, who does that's her actually right there that you just saw on the
we're
screen.
seeing some video here from the show.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of everything as far as the acrobatics go. I do hand balancing, so I pretty much spend a lot of my time upside down. And then we also have, obviously, the orchestra who's playing there in the symphony, and Ronnie also plays the violin, and me and Ronnie actually have a piece together, and she flies through the air while playing the violin at one point.
What is that like, Veronica? You're flying through the air.
Yes, I'm playing the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto while suspended 30 feet in the air. It's challenging. There's a lot more to think about than just playing this very difficult piece. And the symphonic players, they're usually terrified as they watch this because just soloing with an orchestra is difficult on its own. Being asked to do it while in a harness is much more.
This show is just such a, would I be wrong to say it's a sensory delight? Not only for the ear, but for the eye. I mean, how would you describe it in those terms?
I think this show is just, to be honest, it really hits every age. Because you could be 10 years old, you know, or you could be on your 50th wedding anniversary maybe, and you take your gal out. I don't know. But, it's just one of those kind of shows that literally, like anything, there's a little bit for everyone. You know, whether you're into the classical music, there's classical music. If you're into seeing, you know, the acrobatic part of it, there's the acrobatic part of it. And there's just, it's a mix of everything. It's a weird mix, but one that I really actually, it worked. I would have never thought that, you know, I never before being part of the show would have been like, thought of those two together, but once I was part of the show, it's pretty spectacular. It's awesome.
Now, Veronica, from a musical standpoint, is there any type of theme or any type of thread that ties it all together, or is it just a little bit of everything?
The thread that ties it together is mixing two very refined arts together, which is the symphonic arts with the circus arts, which would never be together. You have live acrobats in front of your face doing these amazing things. You can't believe what's happening in front of you. And then you have the power of a live symphony orchestra, which is, it's powerful. That's the only word I could use. A lot of us don't experience live music in this capacity anymore. So you have a sensory overload, if you will. You have the visual, you have the oral. It's amazing.
Oh, wow. Well, we are looking very much forward to it. And let's see here. We want to get up the information about when you can see the performances. I believe it starts, is it tomorrow that it starts?
Tonight.
Yeah, starts tonight. I want to make sure. And, yeah, tonight. It's Friday and Saturday at the Belk Theater in Uptown Charlotte on North Tryon Street. The tickets are very reasonable as well, too. And I hope you can still get tickets, right?
Yes.
You can still get tickets. All right, Veronica, Christian, thank you so much for being with us. We're looking forward to the show. Be sure and get out and see them. It's going to be a great weekend to see this show and be ready to be thrilled, is what I'm going to say. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back in just a moment. WBTV News on Bounce continues.